Hello, I'm Dr. Barto with Barto Family Chiropractic. We are in the midst of back to school season. What I'd like to do is share tips on how we can make this be a healthy and happy school year. The tip I'd like to share now concerns mobile device usage. I often check posture in the office because your posture is a window to your spine and nervous system. And if we see dysfunction in how your spine is aligned, then we'll also see changes in how your brain and body communicate through the nervous system. If we take a look at the girl in this picture, you can see how her posture changes depending on how she holds her device. What's very straining to anyone's neck is when we look down at a device. This is because the average head weighs about 8 pounds, but when our head shifts forward, it adds 10 pounds of force for every inch forward your head leans. So take a moment to tune in to the tension you may hold in your neck and shoulders, and you'll quickly understand that this is a lot of stress. Now, the average person spends 2 to 4 hours a day with their head forward on a device, and that adds up to 700 to 1,400 hours of extra stress per year. When what we should be doing is looking up and seeing and experiencing the world around us instead of looking down at a device. Unfortunately, most of society still believes that poor posture is more of a cosmetic issue than a health issue. But it goes so much deeper than how it looks. This singular posture change has far-reaching effects on your child's overall health and well-being. But if you don't want to just take my word for it, let's try a simple experiment. Hunch yourself forward like the little guy in this photo, or like you see your kids do when they're on a device, and try to take a deep breath. Then sit up straight and take another deep breath and notice how much more you can fill your lungs. Biomechanically, it's impossible to fill your lungs fully in these postures. If we can't fully fill our lungs, we have less oxygen reaching our entire body and brain. Obviously, that's critical, but there's more. Beyond spine and muscle injuries and looking unsightly, weak posture influences all aspects of human performance through the endocrine system. Forward head posture has also been shown scientifically to decrease testosterone production, so our hormones are impacted. It also increases stress hormones like cortisol. So when your kids come home and they're exceptionally stressed out, it can be in part because of not just what they're engaging with, but also their posture while they engage. Lastly, forward head posture has been associated with a decrease in serotonin, which results in your child feeling poorly about themselves. This is really important. When we see these postural changes, it stresses our kids out and they feel badly about themselves. And unfortunately, we can see almost daily news reports of the trauma poor self-esteem in our youth leads to. So what are we as parents able to do to help our children? Limit usage, especially in our small children. The issue isn't completely that our kids are on devices so much as what they are not doing because they are on devices. Our bodies and spines are meant to move and not just looking up and down, but around and side to side. So create environments for our children to interact with all of their senses and not just their thumbs. Have friends over to socialize in person with. To offset those times that mobile devices must be used, we should be practicing spinal hygiene exercises to strengthen our spine. If you're a patient in the office, what you're seeing here are a few of the YWTL exercises that will balance out the muscles across the chest and the back. In our office, we actually have testing that can demonstrate to you as the parent and patient where stress exists within your nervous system. We are committed to doing these tests regularly through care so that we can continuously monitor progress and adjust our recommendations appropriately. Your child's health is just as important to me as it is to you. So for that reason, I'm never going to guess at what may be happening. I'll use objective testing to know for sure and always share that information with you. Now, parents whose children are under regular chiropractic wellness care report the following benefits. They sleep better, they have better immune function, which means they have less sick days And so that means parents have less missed days of work. These kids have improved behavior, improved concentration, and therefore improved grades. All of that from children who receive regular chiropractic care. So, if your child has not yet been evaluated by a pediatric chiropractor, then I have a special for you. Through the month of September, we are offering you the opportunity to have your child's spine evaluated for just $97. That will save you $50 from our typical fees, and will include a complimentary review of findings so that we can review any significant findings as well as our recommendations to help your child grow and develop optimally so they can be their best self. Give our office a call and mention Back to School Special to receive the discount. We're looking forward to helping you help your child.